Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
I got a couple hellos here while Ed pulls up his chat.
Yeah, I just realized I've been talking this whole time and I didn't have it up.
Amy at Sand Creek Aquatics 2 was the first one in the chat. Thank you for showing up early, Amy. Guppy Guru was also in the chat early. Mike's Aquatics and Things was here. Posey was here. Vinansky Tanks was here, and then S just showed up. I think that's the only letter I see. Rico Stan is here. Hello, Rico. Hello. Big Tank Hanks just showed up. Hello. I guess everybody must be getting notifications and stuff and rolling in.
Big Tank Hank. Oh, man. Where did you go? Oh, you're up at the top. Gosh, I'm having a heck of a time trying to get my pop-up to work. Okay, there we go.
So I went a bit beta crazy again this week. So for those that don't know, KG Tropicals released their betas finally for sale on their website.
Oh, wow.
And I may or may not have bought 7 within the first 5 minutes of them going live.
Wow, that's awesome.
Now, they're not your typical betas. They're more show quality fish. So, you know, I think I paid like $300 for 7 fish. Bit excessive, but you know, the betas look pretty good.
That's cool.
Hello, Daniel Fish Keeping. So hope everybody had a good week.
Are these females or males?
I got mostly males. I think I have 1 female in the mix.
So do you have enough tanks for all these guys?
I purchased new tanks that came in on Monday.
Nice. At the $1 per gallon sale?
No, I got them off PetSmart.
Oh, okay.
Because I get the 5 gallons that come with a filter.
Yeah. And the light?
And then I just flip a divider down the middle. Eventually, all my betas will be in 5 gallons, but...
Now, how much did you have to pay for that?
I think there's 30 a piece.
Okay. Because when I got them, they were on that super sale for $20 a piece, and I was wondering if they went back on that price.
They're on sale now. I think their original price is 40, and they're on sale for 30 or something. When I got my first round of 5s from them, I think they were like 24 a piece. But I love them. Yeah, I love them too. I think they're perfect. They're like the perfect beta tank.
The lady in store gave me an extra $1 off for some reason.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. She said, "Oh, well, you know what? I can make it $1 cheaper," and she just did it. And I was like, "Well, thank you. I just saved $5 more. I wish I would have bought 10."
Hey, color guppies. Yeah, they're like the perfect size. They're nice cubes, or they're like mini bow fronts, I guess. But they're like the perfect size if you need your space is limited.
Yeah. Well, I love them just for raising up fry.
True, yeah.
Putting a female in there, so they're like really big breeder boxes for me.
Well, yeah, I guess because those filters don't have much suction or power at all.
I don't use the filters at all.
Oh.
I use those little square sponge filters that are super teeny, but they're rated for up to 10 gallons. Okay. But yeah, I've got the filters. I had one here somewhere. I don't know where it is. I must have put it. I've got all 5 of them still in their boxes. And I don't know what I'm going to do with those someday.
I mean, yeah, they work for because I think they're, again, another perfect thing. It's a nice low flow for the betas, and they don't get stuck to the intake.
Oh, which light did I fix?
Did you have a light out last night or something?
I don't know.
Oh.
But thank you. The Halloween special, I kept all the lights off, and I actually used flashlights on myself.
Oh.
On Pam's, at least. I tried to do something different for every Halloween show.
Well, that's good. Also, hello, color guppies. I'm not sure if I said hello to you, but welcome.
And hey, Amy. Good to see you.
You know, speaking of those tanks, Ed, yes. I'm actually going to give one away when I hit 200 subscribers.
Ooh.
Which I think we're like 4 or 8 away.
Oh, man. I got to figure out the password to my old account, so maybe I can sub to you. So I probably already am, though.
I think you are. I don't have to look. But yeah, we're 8 away from 200. So when we hit that, we're giving away one of the top fin 5 gallons.
That is super awesome.
This bad boy right here. You can use the divider or not, but I think it's a nice little 5-gallon tank.
Oh, wow. That's different than what I got.
Oh.
Mine are just the top fin square glass.
Oh, those might be they have 2 versions of it. Like, they have 2 versions of all their tanks. So maybe you have the other version.
Mine's the traditional 5.5-gallon tank.
Oh, okay.
It looks just like a 10-gallon, but it's 5s.
And we're also going to do a $25 gift card to Katie Tropical's website.
Awesome.
So there'll be 1 big winner, a second place winner, and then I'll do a bunch of small places that'll win something.
Some of those betas.
Actually, I did think about giving away some fish. I have 32 betas downstairs in my basement right now.
Oh, I was supposed to ship some stuff, and I keep forgetting. Gosh. I always forget.
That reminds me. I have to write myself a note. I have to pull guppies when this stream is over because someone ordered 2 pairs a couple weeks ago, wanted them shipped on this Monday that just passed, but I was like, with Election Day being on Tuesday, I'm gonna wait an extra week to ship those because God knows how the Postal Service is handling shit right now. Hey, Mismatched Socks. Pull guppies. But yeah, there was a couple breeders on eBay that had nice looking like half moons and HMPKs and veil tails for like $6. And I was like, well, I'm just going to buy a bunch of them up. I'll medicate them, make sure they're good and healthy, and then I'll sell them or give them away.
You'll become like a store.
Yeah, well, I've got my Get Gills and my our fish collective. I'm not sure what I might put them on Get Gills only because I have more control over like the listings and I can pull them down if I need to.
Yep.
So, but yeah, those will be up for sale probably the end of the month, like after Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving, we have something coming up very soon, don't we, Ed?
Yes, we do.
What do
we have Friday. Oh, today is the big. This is Blue November 6th at the Aquarium Box, where you can get super deals on the 6th. Okay. So instead of Black Friday, it's Blue Friday.
Oh.
Is that what you're? No, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about it's going to be Catfish Christmas. And you can send your photos, videos, or artwork to. I'm waiting for the little linky.
fishfamcommunityevents@gmail.com. I will put that in the chat. Don't worry.
See, Lefty's like a super mod, so he can do this. But yep, it's basically exactly the same thing as the Basilia and the Anabantoid, except it's all catfish. So that'll be fun. And end of December, so that way you guys have an extra 2 weeks to take photos of catfish.
Yeah, we figured we wanted to do something before the year ended, but we have Thanksgiving right there. We have Christmas right after it. So we were trying to work a way to fit something like right in the middle. So that's when we decided we're going to start it the week before Thanksgiving and just run it until New Year's Eve. I would imagine because it's going to end on New Year's Eve, probably not going to have any results till like the 3rd week of January. Though, I'm just going to make it.
I thought we were ending it on Christmas.
We originally said that, but then I was like, you know what? Just give them the extra 6 days.
Okay.
And I'm just going to make a joke real quick. You'll probably have results from our event before you will for the presidential election.
We'll make that a goal.
So yeah, it's going to be super fun. We're going to do all catfish. We're not going to super like minimize it to one specific group like we have in the past. So you can post your red-tailed cats. You can do plecos. You can do cories. You can pretty much anything that's a catfish. As long as it's got catfish somewhere in its genus, you can post it.
Awesome.
So I'm looking forward to all the different kinds. Hoping we get some Pictus catfish. I've always wanted one of those.
Yeah. I'd like to get oh gosh, I forgot what they're called. Synodontis. Well, I have one Synodontis. I've got one Synodontis that'll get to like 1.5 feet. So eventually I'm going to have to give them up. But I I really like the Synodontis pepsicola or something like that, or pacola, or well, I don't know what it is, but it's really cool because it stays small. They're super pretty. They're white with black spots, and you can keep them with your African cichlids.
Oh,
and I mean, you can keep them with gigantic cichlids, Africans. It's like in their DNA that they don't mess with them. I guess they just naturally know they have barbs on their sides or something. But there's like different types of these Synodontis. Some of them lay their eggs with the clutch of cichlid eggs, and then the mom's cichlids and the father cichlids raise the baby catfish with theirs, kind of like a dodo bird or a cowbird. And then there's others that are really cool where you can do like a marble trap. Where you like set up a bowl and then you put a cave on top of it that's empty, and they go inside and they just start going in circles like crazy, and they lay all their eggs, but they only do it on full moons.
Is this them?
Yes, I love them.
They do look pretty cool. And the fact that you can put them in African cichlids is kind of neat.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know I have Africans. I don't think I want to add anything to that tank though.
I wish I would have had them when I had my African cichlid tank, but
yeah, see,
even know about them.
The minimum tank size being 50 gallons probably says that I can't keep them.
But I don't know if that's true because LRB breeds them in a 40 breeder, and he's got probably 16 of them.
Oh,
and they're awesome. They just follow each other like sharks all over the bottom of his tank. And he's got a big cave for him to always hang out in, and then he has like the birthing cave.
Okay,
cool.
So it's kind of like a catfish and a pleco.
I don't think they suck any algae. I think it's just a catfish.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know.
A catfish and a shark because they kind of swim around like a shark.
I mean, I could try. That tank is. I'm pushing it with it only being a 30 gallon at this anyway for African cichlids, which is why I went with the smaller mbunas. So I don't really want to add anything.
I think they really like sand substrates too.
I've got that. Yeah.
Okay, that's good because they like to dig a little hole and like all lay on top of each other in the hole sometimes in the sand too.
Yeah, I had to do sand and crushed coral for that tank because I needed to buffer my pH. So that tank's got crushed coral and African cichlid sand to make sure the pH is nice for them.
Nice.
Since my tap is 6.5.
Did you hear about Bob's? He was like at 6.4 2 weeks ago, and now it's all the way up into the 8s.
Wow, what the heck happened there?
I know. I'm glad my water is always pretty consistently 7.1, 7.2.
Yeah, I think mine has gone down. It's never gone up like that. I think the lowest I've seen mine come out of the tap is 6.0.
Diego's selling those catfish on his website, and they're really affordable. I think he's like selling them for like I want to say aquariums one. They're probably 20.
On his multiple aquariums website.
Yep.
Let me see if I can find those. Store. Yeah, it seems like a decent price.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would love to buy them out, but I'm just trying to get my guppies going right now. I got guppies and shrimp, and I'm thinking about getting rid of some of these cichlids that I do have because I don't like how they constantly fight.
It's the same ones?
Yes.
Okay. So he's selling them for $15.
Yeah, I love those. I mean, that's a good price, and they're so cool.
So yeah, you guys go check out Multiple Aquariums. Super good guy, Diego. He's always willing to help us with events and stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He donates more than anybody else.
And he always reaches out to us. We never have to reach out to him. He'll message one of us and be like, "Hey, I want to help with this." And we're like, "Okay."
I say he donates more than anybody, but Guppy Guru Peter might donate a whole lot too, so
yeah, Peter does.
Might be even match.
I know for
matches.
For Anabantoid, I know Peter did a whole box of betta stuff, so
that's cool. Super nice.
Oh, Peter said throw him up on his website, Our Fish Collective, if you buy Diego out.
Oh, Well, you see, I'd like to breed them just for the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the Babbitt points and do that someday. I'll probably be breeding everything once I get going with once they start having regular meetings at the Circle C Aquarium Club in Indianapolis.
I think the next thing I want to try breeding, besides guppies and the shrimp and the snails, but those are simply add water and they breed. I want to try and breed bettas.
Oh, nice.
I love the fish, and I think it would be kind of cool to experience breeding them at least once. I've got those tanks that Scott's offering me still, so I'd have tanks.
And look, Big Tank Hank said, yes, he did. Because he is definitely the guy who's bred them, too. So that's awesome. I don't know if yes, he did is for you or for something that they were talking about.
It might be about Peter's contribution to Anabantoid.
Oh, yeah, he was the winner, I think. That's awesome.
He was our best in show, right?
I think so. That's awesome. Wow, that was $100 box. That's awesome.
Wow, I didn't realize there was that much stuff in there.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I watched Big Tank Hank open it, but maybe I didn't.
Good. I mean, I haven't seen anything pop up on my end, but again, YouTube's been weird for me. I'm not getting notifications again.
Well, James had finally finished making my shirt. We spent like an hour and a half doing it, and then his computer overheated.
Oh, geez. Was he on the laptop?
Yeah. So I'm still waiting to find out if it worked out or not. Oh, and my Fish Mafia son came in. Bob bought it for me. He ended up paying for it. That was super nice of him, Bob Kaler. And it's still at the shop, but I'm going to put it on my door going into the fish room. But I think I told James if he does because we get invited to a lot of these shows and they say, if you want a table, you can have one. Mm-hmm. And we just normally go and just have fun. But I'm going to try to push James. You could sell some of your hard stuff and whatnot at the show.
That'd be fun.
We could put that out there. I know it'd probably be cool to have a Fish Room Fever sign up, but at least we'd have a sign.
That is very true. Oh, yes, I also got an order from the co-op because I'm getting all those new betas. I have to have plants to put in the tanks, right?
Yep.
So my plants just arrived today. So I got a box full of I got dwarf sage and some Amazon swords. I figured those would be good for the little 5 gallons.
Very cool.
And I also got a free sticker, and I love their stickers. This is one of their newer ones. This is their Vienna Guppy.
Oh, wow. I got gosh, what did I get? I got the little cichlid that everybody loves so much that's, oh, man.
Frontosa?
I don't know.
What is it? I don't even know what kind they have anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
they keep adding, and it's like, stop, because I have no money.
Adding stickers?
Yeah.
Well, is the sticker just kind of like a freebie deal that they throw in with everything?
They'll occasionally throw one in, but you can also purchase them for like $4 each.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they have the Cardinal Tetra sticker, a Clown Loach, Clown Killifish, the Bosmani Rainbow, the Cherry Shrimp, the Vienna Guppy one, which is one I just luckily got.
That's awesome.
Bristle Nose Pleco, which it looks like is that like a super red? It looks like red to me. I don't know.
I don't know.
They, of course, got the Murphy decal. You can't not have a Murphy sticker.
Oh, I think I'm a little behind on your scrolling because I don't see Murphy. Or what did you say was a super red?
The bristle nose right here?
Yeah, I can't see a bristle nose right now on your screen.
Oh, what? Can you guys see it?
I see it. Oh, wait. You know what? Maybe is there 4 stickers on there or 3?
Yeah, there's 4 showing up.
Oh, my chat's hiding.
Oh, I'm like, I should be able to.
My pop out chat was hiding it. So I'm like, is he talking about cherry shrimp, super red cherry shrimp. Okay, so I just moved over the chat and I see them all.
So yeah, there's the bristle nose. I don't know. It looks like one of the red ones to me, or the orange ones that look red.
Yep.
There's Murphy, because you can't not have Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
Angelfish was one of their first ones. The discus, of course, there's a corridor sticker. And there's Murphy right there on its hat.
Yeah, they sent me a box of goodies.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Pretty awesome. Yeah. I'm also there's a couple towels, coasters, a t-shirt.
Fancy.
Yeah, some other stuff. It was pretty cool.
And of course, we got a Stingray, a Frontosa, a Ranchu, and a Beta.
Okay, go all the way to the bottom. It must have been. What's next to the clown?
On the left, there's a killifish.
Oh, maybe it's a killifish.
And then on the right, the cardinal tetra.
Yeah.
Also,
the tetra kind of looks like a salmon. How it's jumping.
Hello, Danican Aquatics, and hello, Pam. Happy to have you
Pam.
Here.
And hi, Kenny. And I'm in top chat. I need to go to live chat.
Tisk, Ed.
Okay, well, now I'm going to go and put the chat back over me so I can see what people are saying. I have been dying to see Peter's Halloween costume. He was the creature from the Black Lagoon, which is like one of my all-time favorites.
Oh.
So you're going to have to post it or...
Let me see if he put it on Instagram.
I don't think I saw it on Instagram.
I didn't see it either, but I'll check there, and then I'll check his Facebook and see.
I would definitely have saved that photo.
You never know. It never hurts.
Not a lot of people dressed up for Halloween. I think I was one of the few people that I saw Halloween pictures of.
Yeah, I don't post too many pictures. I dressed up, but I didn't put pictures.
Well, we all saw you here.
It's true. You also saw me on the chat, or the stream, not the chat.
You were Brock.
I was Ash. Close, though.
Whatever. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. Oh, he said he didn't. Nuts.
Oh, come on, Peter.
But he said that he'll post it at Ed. What does that mean?
Probably just means that he's going to post it, and he was adding you so you knew he was posting it.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. I'm not very tech savvy.
Hey, Chris John. Based on the little discussion there, I'm assuming your kids had the option of remote or in-person learning, and you chose to have them remote.
I would too. I don't trust any of the teachers.
I don't know. I think if I was a parent, I would have kept my kids home.
I was waiting to see what you'd say since you're a teacher.
I mean, I think I would have kept my kids home personally. But if they weren't getting anything out of it, I would be like, no, you're going back to school.
My sister has 6 kids. She's homeschooled all of them, but she gave them the option when they got into high school, if they wanted to like play sports, they could go to school then. And my second oldest, or her second oldest, he ended up playing football. So he went to a Christian school in St. Louis, St. Charles.
Oh.
So that was pretty cool.
Got a lot of saints out there?
Yeah, well, actually, it was at St. Peter's. It wasn't. Yeah, St. Louis is kind of a Catholic town. There's a lot of Catholic churches in St. Louis. And that was always my dream, is if I would become a Brazilianaire, would be to buy one of the cathedrals or one of the, the giant churches, because they were always trying to sell them because they were like condensing them all the time. And
can join some.
Oh my God. I thought it'd be so cool to make it into like a game shop where you sold games out of. And then I would hook it next to, like, I'd build a hall for like special events. So that way you could also hold like big gaming conventions or weddings and all that type of crap.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yep. But so I have a dilemma.
Uh-oh.
I have not been to the movies since, I think, March.
Wow.
Tubman, I think, was the last thing I saw. Was the Harriet Tubman movie?
Okay.
It's either that or it was that horrible Downton Abbey thing.
Oh, the Christmas special or the what?
No, it was the final. The last of the Downton Abbey. It's like Downton Abbey is some type of soap opera that's English on PBS that my mom loves.
Yep.
And you see, my mom, she can't drive and she can't really walk in the dark, so I have to help her get into her seats and stuff. So I watched, and I mean, I don't know. It was like murder.
I mean, I guess if you hadn't seen the show, it would make like no sense.
It was the worst thing I'd ever seen. I wouldn't. You couldn't pay me enough to watch the show. But I didn't understand any of it. I just was like, oh. And I kept thinking, I wonder if my video or games would be too bright on my telephone.
I mean, you could always turn the brightness down on your screen.
I basically just tried to take a nap.
Oh, okay.
That's an option. Yeah, well, I see 3 movies a week for free, so it's all good that way. But so I don't mind taking her to see her shows. And so, nevertheless, so I took her to go see the movie, but I haven't seen a movie since. And it's been killing me. So I thought after this show, I would go and see a movie.
Okay.
But I have no idea what I should see. I was wondering, can you bring it up and we'll let the crowd pick if they want? As long as it's not Downtown Abbey or Downton Abbey or whatever. I don't know how you say it.
You have an AMC movie theater?
Those are my tickets that I get.
AMC Chattanooga 18, correct?
Yeah, I normally go to Cleveland or Hickson, but it doesn't matter. That you can do the Chattanooga one because that's going to have all the movies.
The first one that came up. So let's do this, and hit this button. There you go. Oops, I didn't want to click that.
Okay, the first one is the Liam Neeson movie where he's like the honest thief or something.
Oh yeah, is that the one with like the drugs or something?
I don't know, but it just sounds so stupid. There's no way I'm going to see. You can't be a thief and be honest. You know?
True.
So, I mean, Robin Hood truly wasn't honest. So.
Now, I heard this Tenet movie is supposed to be decent.
I have no idea anything about it.
I don't either. You're going to tell me what it's about?
I've never heard of this.
It's a sci-fi movie. Fighting for the survival of the entire world, of course. Journeys through Twilight World, international espionage. That's about all we get.
I don't know. It's not ringing anything for me.
Can you go back? Thank you. Come on. Computer, work with me. Okay. I mean, New Mutants.
You just passed the Robert De Niro movie.
Oh, did I? I didn't even notice that one.
That's all right. I don't like him, so.
You didn't want to see New Mutants, right?
You know, I know enough about it, and I don't like how they've changed the storyline of Marvel that bad. So I don't think I want to see that. And it's actually old, isn't it?
It came out August 28th, so a couple months. Yeah.
I guess I've just been seeing previews for 2 years.
Maybe.
What's Empty Man? It looks like a horror.
Supernatural horror film based on a popular series of Boom Studio graphic novels. A group of teens in a small Midwest town, of course, why not, begin to disappear. Locals believe it's the work of an urban legend known as the Empty Man. Retired cop investigates and struggles to make sense of the stories. He discovers a secretive group that attempts to summon a horrific mythical entity, and soon his life and the lives of those close to him are in grave danger.
You know, now that I'm older, and if the evil is only killing teens, I don't know if it really affects me much anymore.
Nah, the teens can all disappear.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put that as if last resort.
Well,
actually, let's put that as top resort right now because the other stuff all sounds terrible too. Now, Costner, he's a horrible actor, but he's been playing this cowboy role pretty good.
I've not heard of this one yet.
I'm thinking about seeing that one where it's Let Him Go, and I think it's like, just from what I saw in the commercials, is he's like a country cowboy type guy, and maybe his daughter and son had a boy, or it must be a boy because I think they say grandson, and maybe the daughter and the son died, and so the mafia family is like trying to keep the son. And this is totally all in my head that I'm guessing.
Well, but ish.
And then he's gonna fight him, and I kind of like cowboys versus mafia, so I'm thinking that might be kind of good. I love a good 6-shooter.
So basically, their son died.
Okay.
They live on a Montana ranch, which they leave to go rescue their grandson from a dangerous family that lives in the Dakotas, who's headed by a matriarch. They have to fight for the kid.
Yeah, so it's like a modern day version of, free grazers versus sheep herders. I like the movie Next to Kin. That was an old Patrick Swayze movie where all the rednecks came out of the woods and got the mafia guys. That was pretty cool.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
They were trying to save Patrick's brother, and I think Patrick Swayze's brother was actually in the movie.
You said no to Honest Thief, right?
Oh, I thought that was the very first one.
Oh, no, that was something else.
Oh, let's go back to I thought that was Liam Neeson on the cover.
No, who is this? Why does it look familiar?
Oh, never mind. I don't like Russell Crowe either after he ruined Meg Ryan.
Okay. So yeah, this must. Well, I don't know which one this is. It's the one I was thinking of. A bandit, malicious thief. Oh, has stolen $9 million from small town banks.
Yeah, that sounds pretty honest. Hey there, Bobby. How you doing?
Falls in love with a girl, decides to make a fresh start, and comes clean about his past. What?
Yeah, moron.
Only to be double-crossed by 2 FBI agents. Why would you bother saying, hey, I've stolen $9 million from these banks?
Yeah, why don't you just be smart? Okay, so stupid.
I'm assuming this is a racing car game or something movie.
I never saw the first game, so
I see motorcycles, a car, and then those weird road. Is that an ATV? I don't know.
I hate seeing sequels, and I haven't seen the original because sometimes the originals generally are better. What's that say?
Is one that I wanted to say or see at some point. It's come play. I think the kid's got some psychological something going on.
He's good at taking friends.
Basically, like they give the kid a tablet, and then this mysterious creature.
Yeah, that looked pretty creepy.
The more you read this story, the more he comes to life and tries to kill people. That one looks super good.
Yeah.
So that's my vote.
Okay.
The next one on the list is also my vote because it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anniversary.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you want to see something new.
Yeah. I own Turtles, so.
I think we do too. On VHS?
Oh, I maybe originally, but now it's on disc.
No, we still have.
I've pretty much transferred everything to disc years ago.
We still have the original televised release of The Wizard of Oz on VHS with all the commercials.
The only things that I have on VHS now are Crocodile Dundee, and then like the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl III, like nostalgic thing that I got from Sports Illustrated probably when I was 15 or 16. And then, gosh, I got one for the Blues when the first time they made it. Well, not the first time. It was like the first 3 years they made it to the Stanley Cup, and they never won a game. But it has a picture of Bobby Orr jumping. It's really cool.
Okay. Hello, Chevy Fish, and hello, Foxy Fishes. Glad to have you here. Ed's trying to pick a movie.
Yep. Hey, Chevy.
These are both old.
Chevy should drive over and watch it with me.
Didn't Get Out and Happy Death Day come out like forever ago?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to see either one of those. Well, they have to show a lot of old stuff because there's just not enough new releases right now. None of the blockbusters want to come out.
Yes. How can you say that Toy Story? They need to revise what this says. It says released on the 6th. Clearly, Toy Story the original did not just come out today. Everybody.
Did you hear that they want to get rid of Woody?
Yeah.
I don't remember why. Because he's a cowboy.
And they killed the Indians, yeah.
Yeah, that's ludicrous.
Yeah.
It's just completely ludicrous. And Tom Hanks came out and apologized for being the voice of Woody.
Oh, for the love.
So I totally lost respect for him. I mean, we got to start growing up, and we just can't change history. And yeah.
Well said, Ed.
Thank you.
1917 yet?
Yes. Well, you know what? No, I didn't. Is that the one that he's got to run across the battlefields to?
I believe
tell them that they're going into a trap. I don't watch a lot of the World War II movies because I don't like seeing all the blood and guts. They're just ever since Private Ryan.
Technically,
I guess Tom Hanks ruins everything for me. It's Private Ryan when they start blowing people's heads off and stuff, and it kind of became standard.
I didn't know he was in this movie.
I love Cumberbatch. I knew he was in that movie.
I guess I just forgot.
Now, when I say I love him, I mean I enjoy him as an actor.
Right. It's totally platonic.
Yeah, I wouldn't take him on a date, but I'd take him out to dinner and talk to him.
But yeah, this one I wanted to see. This one I just never got the gumption to go see it. I'm assuming we're out of new movies now. Yeah, that must be it.
Ooh, I've never seen Hunt for Red October.
Never seen The Hunt for Red October.
I have not.
Then I think that's the movie you need to see, Ed. It's a classic.
I know. I don't even own it. Can you see? Oh gosh. Okay, so right now, maybe I'll see a double feature if they're running late enough. Okay, so right now it's Hunt for Red October, and then Give 'Em Up, and They Take My Friends. Those are the three movies.
So the one with this dude,
Let 'Em Go,
and then the
Costner,
and the Empty Man one.
No, the one with the little kid.
Oh, Come Play.
Come Play. So Come Play, Let 'Em In, and Hunting for Red October.
Okay.
Sean Connery. Hey, be nice to me, kitty cat.
That'll be a fitting tribute to him.
Yeah, now, how he looks right there is him and my dad looked so much alike for like 25 years. Mm-hmm. And then Sean Connery really let himself go. But my dad still looks like that, just like an extra 15, 20 years older. Oh, but my dad had like the exact same beard and his hair was going, but I mean, Sean Connery's wearing a wig there.
There's a new Star Wars Christmas special. What?
What?
Are they releasing the original one that was completely terrible? Or are they actually making a new one?
They might be making a new one since it's Disney.
I almost feel like I don't want to watch it.
I'm surprised they'd even call it Christmas. I'm surprised they aren't calling it a holiday special.
Also, Chevy Fish says that you'll love Hunt for Red October.
Oh, cool. Is that a Kuntz movie?
Oh, what?
Kuntz wrote that book. I'm trying to remember what Kuntz's first name is.
Tom Clancy.
Or is it
It's a Tom Clancy book.
Clancy. Okay.
Actually,
I knew it was one of the two guys.
What year did this movie come out?
Oh, let me guess. Okay. I'm going to guess Hunt for Red October. 1990.
Give me a month.
Oh my God. 1990. It would have been a big hit. Christmas or summer. Let's say May.
Okay, well, it was 1990, but it came out March 2nd.
Oh, well, I was still pretty close because I thought it would be like the start of the summer lineup.
Right.
You have the startups, they kind of start pretty good, and then they have the big ones that come out in November and December. But yep, like a lot of your science fiction comes out right before Christmas, which is kind of weird. But I'm pleased with myself for knowing the year. That was pretty good.
All right.
And at that time of my life, I was only watching about 2 movies a month because I would have been just 16.
Mm-hmm. I think I've probably watched maybe that many in a year. Okay.
When I worked at the movie theater, I think I counted up to like 174 movies I saw in 1 year. Wow. Of course, I saw the same ones several times sometimes.
All right. I made a poll so people can vote on what you can see.
Oh, cool.
So there's a link in the chat if people want to click it and hit what they want Ed to go see.
How fun. Click. I'm going to see what it looks like. Oh, wow. You are so talented.
We'll show it on the screen. We'll watch it come in real time.
And then we'll know in like a month. That is so cool. Okay. Let me go back. Oh, wow. It's on the screen, too.
Man, you guys are going to make Come Play feel self-conscious. I haven't gotten a vote yet.
Or Come Play.
So, yeah, everyone go click that link and vote for Ed's movie.
What's the one getting voted out right now?
It looks like the Let Him Go one just lost a couple votes. Oh, Come Play's got 1 vote.
It got a piece of the blue. Wow. We're going to have James come up with this technology for Corridoras. Well, like last night I talked about Corridoras.
Mm-hmm.
But this would be fun to do.
Yep. From now on, I think we should just use straw polls to vote for president.
Yeah, well...
We'd know instantly who the winner was.
And can you vote more than once?
You can set it so people can vote more than once, or you can IP block it so they can only vote once.
There you go.
So it's probably more secure than our elections.
Probably.
So right now, it looks like you're watching Hunt for Red October.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sean Connery with a Russian accent.
It's more Scottish than Russian.
Well, no, isn't he a Russian in this movie?
He is a Russian, but it comes out way more Scottish than Russian.
Oh.
Okay, in the
Sean
event,
Connery. I'm trying to do Sean Connery with a. Irish accent. Since he's a Scot. Oh, well. Well, oh, man. I could take my dad to that, except he's going out with a bunch of his old friends tonight for dinner. I bet my dad would like that.
I'm sure he would.
Oh, well. Maybe I'll take him on... No, it's Tuesday. What do I got on Tuesdays?
Is that your stream with Diego?
It is.
That's later tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think they're only doing evening shows. I don't think they're doing any day shows. Now, originally, when I did make my deal with Diego, I said, you have to let me see at least one movie a month for $5 with my family. And I haven't taken him up on it yet, but I may have to. I don't know if I could do that to Diego.
So, yeah, it looks like the first seating is at... There's one...
Well,
so the Chattanooga one is $7.25.
Let's do Northgate. Northgate movie theater times. Because I can do Northgate and Cleveland are both evenly distanced from me. They're both 45-minute drives. Mm-hmm. Cleveland is like by Bob's house. Northgate's by my sister's. See, do they have Hunt for Red October there? They have the God. Oh no, they have Goldfinger.
I think that was on this one too. I don't see it.
They have Poltergeist.
They don't have the other one.
Ooh, they have Alana Battle Angel. It's an awesome movie. But look, they're only showing one showing all night long.
Sucky.
That is totally terrible. Why isn't there a 9:30 showing? Okay, let's go to...
Hey, Zen.
Cleveland, Tennessee movie theater. There's actually 2 movie theaters in Cleveland, so... One I don't get in for free, but it's still... Oh, movie theater didn't come up. Okay. Now, let's see. It's called...
Well, they have Friday the 13th.
Bradley Square. They have what?
Friday the 13th. And that's the only different movie they have. Oh, they have Two Hearts. I know you really want to see that one.
Is that a Disney movie?
It's a chick flick.
Oh. Ew.
I think that's the one where their boyfriends both go into a comas and then magically come out of it at the same time or something.
Now, look at this UEC theater. It's like a privately owned one, I think.
I mean, at least they have 2 showtimes.
Oh, they got a Harry Potter.
I don't even see that
one. They
have
Harry Potter in the Secret Chamber of Secrets.
I don't see that one.
Which Harry Potter movie is that?
Number 2.
So if I saw that, I could actually see one in order. Because I saw the first one and the 8th one.
Oh, okay.
Except they're only doing one theater or one time. What is up with that? Man, sometimes it stinks living in a small city.
I don't even know what we have playing here. Our movie theaters might not even be open because we're going back into phase 2, which means less indoor stuff.
Maybe I'll try to see movies tomorrow because I bet they'll run them all day long on Saturday. And maybe I'll just go down to that one and see Red October tomorrow.
Okay.
I have to see it. It's all the way downtown, so it's like an hour and 15-minute drive, though. I ought to just go to the aquarium. It's closer.
We have nothing playing at our movie theater.
Oh,
open?
There's a really weird theater I've never been to called the Athens Theater. They never closed during the whole COVID thing. They just played Trolls for 3 months straight. Let's see. Athens, Tennessee movie theater. They got Let 'Em Go. That might be all they have. I don't know. It's a pretty small theater. They have Come Play, Honest Thief, War with Grandpa. Wow, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, I don't think we have any movie theaters open.
But they only have one showtime also. You know what? I wonder if they're just showing me one showtime.
Maybe. I mean, I know here we're requiring businesses to be closed at 9:30 at night now.
There's a theater called the Rocky Top 10 Cinema.
Mm.
It's 41 miles away, but I have to travel through so many mountains to get there. It's probably like an hour and a half away. That's the problem. Is these places, they seem like they're closer than they really are, but since you got to weave around everything. Swing and Midway Drive-In. 5.5 miles away?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any movie theaters here that are showing anything.
They set up a drive-in in my town?
Yeah, we had those here.
This is in my town.
Oh.
We've got this. Oh my God, though. It looks terrible. We've got they got like a huge playground. Well, I'm going to consider it because a lot of times they show 2 movies. Yeah, they're showing Come Play and Honest Thief tonight. I hope I didn't just bore everybody to death.
Oh, no, you're fine.
That'd be interesting.
I feel like I ask this every week, but how are those mollies doing?
Oh, super good. I gave, I think, 6 of the juveniles to Bob earlier this week.
Cool.
I'd like to send 6 of them out to Daniken. I was hoping that James could help me and do it because I've never actually sent anything that didn't have a loan.
Oh, that reminds me, I have to send bags to Zen.
I've just sent Betas, so I mean I could just wing it and try it. I mean I've gotten enough fish in the
not that hard. And I know our weather up here is warmed up again, so it's in like the 70s again. I don't know how it is down there, so you probably don't need a heat pack.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even been outside today, but I'm still, it'd be going to Washington now.
Oh yeah.
There's 2 ends to every heat pack. But, I mean, I don't think it gets too bad there.
No. No, if I had an extra tank, I'd ask for some, but I don't have an extra tank.
Oh. Well, I'll send you some anyway. I'm just
kidding. They could go on my community tank.
I got to send them to Daniken because he helped. Hey, relax. Cats like being all jumpy.
Oh, yes. And stickers.
Yeah, I've got to send some stickers out. I meant to do that today, and I totally forgot. But, yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, well, Kenny helped
collect
catch him, so I'd like to send him some.
That makes sense. Oh, Peter, are you still here? If not, I can message you later.
Zen's here.
Yes.
Hey, Zen, did you get anything cool for your birthday?
Oh, that's right. It's Zen's birthday today, right?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Zen. Everyone say happy birthday to Zen.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zen. Happy birthday, oh Zen. Happy birthday to you. That was pretty terrible, but I had to make sure it was a different melody than the normal melody.
No, I heard that the birthday song is royalty free now.
Oh, nice. I heard that it was stupid, that they were being jerks about it.
Once. Yeah, I heard that that's all been settled, and now there's, it's royalty free. And anyone that got copyright striked on it can sue them for back pay or some stupid crap now.
Oh, nice. So let's do happy, happy, happy birthday. No, that one's probably Disney owned. Oh, I wonder if Zen's going to get something awesome today. She deserves it.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe her husband got her something good.
Maybe she got a month of Disney Channel. And then she can watch all of the Bounty Hunter show. The Mandalorian. I'd like that.
I still haven't watched it.
I haven't seen it. As soon as I know I've got a week where I don't have to do anything.
Yep.
I'm going to do that.
That's what I'm waiting for. I was waiting for the first season to be done, and then I was waiting for, to have some time. Maybe I'll watch it over Thanksgiving break.
Well, now I think they're on season 3.
I think they just started the second season. I could be wrong, though. I don't know.
I thought the first season didn't have Baby Yoda. And my brother watched it, and he said it was really boring.
I honestly have no clue.
Well, I also want to see Mulan really bad.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on that one. Some people said it was great. Some people said it was crud.
S says that you guys are missing out. Trust me. S is a huge Mulan fan, apparently.
Oh, Zen, congratulations. You won some Endlers in Dan's live stream.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was sleeping, so you're welcome.
Oh, Enrico Stan, he won the $50 cards.
I thought Rico was giving the card away.
Oh.
Oh, she won the $50 card and used Endlers? Used it to get Endlers?
No, there were 2 $50 cards, and then some random person said that they would give some Endlers.
Oh, okay.
And so she got the random guy. Hopefully the random guy's legit, and she gets her Endlers. I'm sure he
is. I mean, she said she hasn't heard back from Dan yet, but hopefully she gets them.
That reminded me. I want to check my Endlers.
How was your Halloween party last Friday?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, it was pretty cool. Oh, that's right. I never even got to finish talking because I couldn't stick the earbuds because I put that stuff in my ear. That was a big mistake. I didn't mean to put the makeup in my ears, but it was a lot of fun. Some little girl that was like 12 or 13 made these awesome, yeah, there I am, made this awesome little cake popsicles. Mm-hmm. I ate 3 of them, and I could have ate the whole freaking thing. But yeah, it came out pretty good. I bought that tuxedo for $13 at Goodwill.
Nice.
And then I painted the whatever these things are, the lapels, or is that the collars? I don't know what that's called on the tuxedo.
Inseam? I don't friggin' know.
Inseam's on your pants, I think. But, yeah. And I did it in copper, but because the copper would soak in, I first painted it white, and then I painted copper over the white. Came out pretty good.
Hey, Scott.
You could really see the smoke coming out of the pipe there. That was pretty good.
The lighting from the top must be giving it some nice smokage.
The problem is I put the pipe in sideways, and it was supposed to go straight up and down. I didn't realize it was sideways the whole night.
I mean, it looks fine.
But you guys, a lot of people have asked me what they were, and they're, I was a steam-powered robot.
You were a steampunk robot?
Yes, steampunk. Yep. But I was ran off of steam-powered. One of my favorite bands is Steam-Powered Giraffe.
Oh, so I've heard of them.
I kind of cheated and copied like if I was a person in their band. because they all dress up. Well, 3 of the group always dress up like robots.
Okay. Also, hello, Select Pet.
Hey, Select Pet. The band kind of stinks now, though.
Also, these are the fish tanks in question that you got, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. These are the regular top fin 5 gallons.
Yep.
I got the other ones that they sell. So they sell like, yeah. I just prefer these for the bettas because they're nice and compact.
Sure. Well, and mine work really good because I'm doing them long, but they're almost square. Can you see them way up there at the top?
Yes.
That because the tanks are so much bigger on the 2 racks below. I don't have as much room, and the 5 gallons were perfect. I still have 2 more to set up, but they aren't the neat little top fins. I don't know where they're from.
Oh, if I can get this to show you the one on my desk, but that's why. Oh, there we kind of can see it right there. That's part of it, but they fit nice and compact. That's why I like them. My cord's a little strained right now. There's a tank compressing it.
So now we should have done a poll. Should I go to the drive-in or wait till tomorrow?
Yes. Just type in chat, guys. Should Ed go to the drive-in or type drive-in or type tomorrow in chat?
I don't know. You see, I like going to the drive-in. I like to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and get a bucket of chicken. And hide it in the trunk.
I have a funny feeling that KFC down there is way better than the KFC up here, just because of your proximity to Kentucky.
Oh, maybe. I don't like a lot of the chicken places. Like in my town, we have a Zaxby's and a Bojangles.
Never heard of either one.
Well, and I'm not a fan of either. I don't really like Popeyes either. I like Church's and Church's is just okay, but KFC is my number one.
We got 2 for drive-in and 1 for tomorrow. Cool. Also, S asks, when are you going to do a tour? I'm assuming you mean of his fish room?
Oh, I probably should do that sometime.
Now, who had dibs on the first one?
What's that?
Didn't somebody call dibs on the first fish room tour?
Well, I mean, I figured I could have first dibs since it's mine. But I was going to have Bob come and do it. You know, I told Bob originally he could be my first guy. But then Danikin came into town. And I asked Bob to come out that Wednesday because I knew Danikin would be coming. But Bob, I don't think he wanted to drive at night and stuff. So Anakin did it because it was just dark and stuff, and I felt bad for Bob. But yeah.
You know, I've heard that, Rico, that the KFCs over in the UK are better than here. But then didn't you guys also they ran into the problem that they ran out of chicken in Britain for KFC?
Maybe they use duck.
Well, I think theirs come from like free range farms or something. They don't use like the ones that are, you know, in little pens or whatever we do here. But yeah, I think I could have sworn like a couple years ago they ran out of chicken.
Wow. They probably got it back though by now.
Oh yeah, I think within a couple weeks they had it back. Also, thank you, Zen, for posting Ed's link to his channel.
Oh, thank you, Zen. Zen's really cool. Zen says to drive in too, but the weird thing is I'd be by myself and I might look creepy.
Nah, you'll be fine. You have a bucket of chicken. What's creepy about a dude sitting in his car with a bucket of chicken?
I won't have a bucket of chicken. The closest KFC is like a half-hour drive.
Well, that sucks.
Yes. I've got 2 Subways in this town. I've got pretty much every other fast food place there is. This town's like a super small town. It's only 6,000 people, but because we have so many bass tournaments, it's like set up for 20,000. Like we've got 8 hotels. It's crazy.
Do you have Waffle Houses there being so close to Atlanta?
I think Waffle Houses are everywhere. But yes, we do have a Waffle House.
I think once you get past South Carolina, they stop. There might be a few in North Carolina, but there's definitely none more north than that.
Well, they're all over Missouri.
Okay, they must be. I don't know.
Here's a fun fact: Waffle House sells the most T-bone steaks out of any restaurant in America.
That's disturbing.
But yeah, in my town we have a Huddle House and an IHOP.
Ah, I just Googled Waffle House locations by state. There are 381 Waffle Houses in the state of Georgia.
How many in the United States?
That's a different Google search, Ed. Dang it. Waffle.
Yeah, yes, I was pretty sure they were everywhere too.
Now they seem to be like southern.
I don't. They're in Iowa, and that's about as
well. There's none up in New England. Let me put it that way. There's 2,100 in the United States.
That's pretty good.
I'm just gonna show you guys the map. There you go. That's the distribution of Waffle Houses.
Oh, maybe there isn't any in Iowa. I thought that I went to one with my Uncle Bruce.
So this might explain why I've never seen them, because there's only 11 in the state of PA, 3 in Maryland, 3 in Delaware, and 11 in Maryland. So that might be why I've never seen them before, because they're nowhere near where I go.
Wow. I thought they were everywhere. They're just maybe all over Missouri.
I know the deep south here seems to have laid claim to most of them.
We don't have White Castle either. We have Crystals.
Okay, we don't have White Castle in Connecticut either.
Oh, wow. Do you guys have Crystals?
Nope.
Man, Connecticut's has nothing.
Isn't White Castle just New York State?
No, White Castle's everywhere in the north. I mean, we had them all over Missouri.
Oh, this is another. Okay, White Castle. This has turned into a fast food stream, everybody.
White Castle, I remember, paid really well. Their night shift paid over $15 an hour, and that was 10 years ago. We used to use that as an argument why they shouldn't ever put Tier 2 into our factory, because they wanted to pay Tier 2 people $16 an hour, and we're like, they could just go to work at White Castle. It was a hard argument for them.
All right, there you go. There's the White Castle and Crystal regional distributions. So everything in yellow is either a White Castle or Crystals.
No, I think everything that's gray is White Castle. Everything yellow is Crystals.
Where's that? This map. Let's see, is this one? That looks better. Okay, blue is White Castle now.
Okay. Wait, what's yellow?
Both of them.
Oh, wow. There's some White Castles in Tennessee. They're probably all in Memphis.
Yeah, I've never been to either one of these restaurants.
Yeah, neither one's very good.
We have a local burger chain in Connecticut called Dutch's, which is like an old school kind of diner burger joint, and they're pretty good. But I think there's only 4 in the whole state of Connecticut.
I won an eating competition at White Castle when I was a senior in high school or a freshman in college. I don't remember. I think it was freshman in college. I ate 42 White Castles.
Wow.
Yep. They're they're so easy. But and they've ruined them. They stopped making them in animal fat, and now they don't taste good.
There's an even more confusing map for everybody. There's all the burger chains across the U.S. Now, I think I've heard of all of these, but I've only eaten it maybe a quarter of them.
Are these favorites?
These are. Can you zoom? Not be weird.
I mean, McDonald's is probably not in there.
The Great American Burger Chains, according to this map. McDonald's is black, but I'd imagine it's just, I don't know. They should be everywhere.
Maybe McDonald's is like, it's right in the middle up there in Nebraska. Maybe that's the only thing there for the
I was going to say, maybe they're just showing the only places they are.
Yeah. So what's in Alaska?
It looks like Carl's Jr. and McDonald's.
That's a pretty rough combination.
Let's see. Hawaii has Burger King and Jack in the Box. So I will never be eating in Hawaii because I hate Burger King.
I miss Jack in the Box. We have this thing called a place called Jack's, and I thought it was just like a knockoff of Jack in the Box, but no, it's just terrible.
Yes, I'm so glad there's a fellow Connecticuter here that knows what Duchess is.
Not a clue.
If you ever come up here, we'll have to take you to a Duchess.
Okay.
So it looks like Texas mainly just has Dairy Queens. Can you confirm that, Zen?
I think that's probably their favorite of the county.
Maybe.
Because they got big burger or Whataburgers there. Whataburgers are really good in Texas. That's what I always eat when I'm in Texas. They're just mega giant burgers. When I went down to San Antonio last time, we ate somewhere in between here and there, and it was a Whataburger. And it was the first time I ever ate one. And I got like a triple burger, and I bit into it, and I lost half of one of the meat things rolled down my shirt.
Oh.
Patties. And then they've got like, I think it was a styrofoam cup. No, I don't know if it was a styrofoam cup or the lid didn't fit, but somehow that exploded all over me. And I never got so messy at one time. So yeah, Whataburger will get you messy.
Good to know. See, that concludes the fast food portion of our show. Do
you think Zen saying Roma's Deli?
Roma, I don't know. Maybe is Tony Roma's a pizza place or something then?
There's a place in St. Louis called Roma's Deli, and that's where we started making the Gerbers, and it is like the best thing I make. I wish we had a Dairy Queen. That's about the only thing that isn't in my town, that and a KFC. But it's because we have like 8 ice cream, like little sit-down restaurants or ice cream parlors, whatever they're called, because of all the tourism. And I think that's why they don't want to put an ice cream place in town, because they compete with too many other places. I don't like how they made their shakes now in those little plastic cups. That makes me mad. I liked it when they were in the big paper cups. Man, I don't know. Maybe after this, I'll just drive to Hickson and buy some shrimp.
Oh, we have 14 locations apparently for Duchess.
Wow.
But still, all only in Connecticut.
I don't know if I've ever ate in Connecticut. I think I've just drove through Connecticut.
Well, like I said, if you guys ever do venture up here, we'll have to go to a Duchess, because I think you guys would like it.
That's cool. We'll go there, and then we'll go to your favorite fish place.
Or we'd be going to PetSmart, because I've never been to a local fish store yet.
Wow.
I was going to start going, but then, COVID hit, and I was like, well, I guess I can't go because they're all closed.
They closed your fish stores?
They closed all businesses here, except like Walmart and our major grocery chains.
Wow.
Like all small businesses were closed in the state of Connecticut from March until like June, July.
Wow. They considered pet stores must stay open places.
They let PetSmart and Petco stay open, but my local ones like the Co-op did, they pretty much had to close.
See, that sucks. That's not right.
Because like that's when I started breeding the guppies. I was just gonna bring a bag full of fish to the local fish store and be like, "Here, I want to sell these." And then that's why I ended up selling them online because I couldn't go in.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the big fish deal. I'll go up there and see you.
I mean, hopefully, if there's another one, I'll be down there. I would have gone to the one this year, but again, I thought it was canceled because that's what I heard through the grapevine.
Yeah. They were trying to get us to not show up. You wouldn't believe. I mean, we got so many texts from other YouTubers saying, "Are you guys really still going? We're not going to go. You don't have to go." They were trying to get us to not go. And it's like, I'm in West Virginia. I'm only like 2 hours from it now. I'm going.
Yeah, you're that close. It's just, you're going.
And it was so much fun. It was well worth it. And you know what?
It's fun.
I didn't get to COVA.
True.
I didn't get sick. And I got to meet some great people. I got to hang out with Susie Q, Mike Howell, the Fish Tank Barn, Jesse, and not Jesse, Joseph, and Amber, and Haley. And then Scott and Paige from Alien World, and James. And I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. It was just a small group of us, and we just had a blast.
I think they're open now, Scott, but I don't know how this going back into phase 2 is going to affect them. Because we're kind of going in like, we're in phase 3, but now we're slipping back into phase 2, but we're calling it phase 2.1. Because we're still letting restaurants stay open, but we're putting them at a reduced capacity, and we're canceling other stuff. It's very weird how we're doing it now. I think restaurants have to close at 9:30 or something, or 9, or close their dining rooms anyway.
Well, maybe the stimulus package will get put through now. Because the main reason why it wasn't put through was because they wanted to, the House put a whole bunch of stuff in there to change the way we vote.
Hey, William Pridemore. Happy to have you.
And welcome. I think it should be up to the states. You know, I don't want to make it so I don't have to use ID.
Yeah.
And they wanted to make it so you couldn't use your ID.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
I mean, basically, that just made it so nobody got any help. Because there's no way that would be able to be passed. So that if they wanted a stimulus package, they just didn't want it.
No, if they wanted one, they could have passed it, but neither side wanted to give the other side credit for making one.
Yeah, that's it.
Then we already made jokes about the election. Where were you? I already told the people that we'd have results from Catfishmas before we have a president. We'll count our votes so fast that they'll want us to be in charge of the next voter count.
But yeah, you're probably 100% right. If the House would have put down a great deal, the Senate probably would have said no, just so not to.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Nobody
wanted to give the other side credit.
Yep. Oh well. Just life.
Yeah. So, do you have a game, Ed?
Do I have a game? Well, I don't have it with me because it's at my sister's house, but it's a game I really like to play called Bang.
Bang?
Yes. It's a card game, and it is a ton of fun. We need to look up like games that multiple players can play on their computer together. Because like Bang, you could play it on the computer if they'd ever make it. There it is. It is so much fun. The bigger group, the better. There's one sheriff. And then depending on how many other people are playing, depends on how many deputies and outlaws there are. Okay. And then there's one guy called a renegade. And everybody's goal, the deputy's goal is to keep the sheriff alive. The sheriff's goal is to kill all the outlaws. Okay? And it's tremendous fun because you only person you know who they are at the beginning of the game is the sheriff. And you're never allowed to say that you're a deputy, an outlaw, or a renegade.
Okay.
Now, sometimes the renegade will pretend like he's a deputy, or sometimes he'll pretend like he's an outlaw to help kill the sheriff. And it's crazy because you can get guns because at the beginning of the game, you can only hit the people on either side of you.
Oh.
And like, there's been times where the sheriff will just start killing one or the other people next to him, and they're both deputies, you know? And so he just killed one of his bodyguards. And you're not allowed to ever say. So it's just so much fun. It's really a good game, big group game. And there's like certain cards that everybody is a different character. So like you could be Jesse James or Annie Oakley, and they have like different abilities. Like maybe Annie Oakley always hits, or Jesse James does a double shot in your back. I don't know. They all do different skills, but it's pretty fun. It's a really good game. I highly recommend it. But because we normally have more people at my sister's house, we always keep it there.
Okay. Sounds interesting. I'll have to add it to my list.
We ought to look for a game like that online, and then we could like try to kill Zen.
He means that in a good way, Zen.
Yeah, I just think it'd be fun.
Oh, apparently,
because Mr. Zen, he could be the renegade, so you wouldn't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy, and James could be your deputy. It'd be great.
Let's see. I guess Good Housekeeping is a step ahead of us, Ed. I Googled the best 10 games to play on Zoom. And let's see what came up. Of course, number 1 is Cards Against Humanity.
Okay, but adults.
Let's see, number 2. Bingo. Bingo is number 2.
Senior citizens. Okay, so they got adults, senior citizens, and children, maybe.
Categories.
I'm trying to remember categories. Was that the game where you have to say a whole bunch of things with the letter A or B? You know, you roll the dice.
I think that's Boggle. I don't know. This one, it says there's 1 letter and 5 categories. Okay.
Yeah, it's categories. I love that game.
Trivia. We can do some more adult drunk trivia.
I used to be on a traveling trivia team. I love trivia. Even though I was horrible on my drunken trivia contest night.
I'm better Homes and Gardens. This list is terrible. Because now it just sounds like they're making stuff up.
Name, place, animal, and thing. I have no idea what that is.
The popular kids game, pick a letter. Each player has a list of famous persons' names, a place, or an animal that begins with that letter. The first person to type them into the Zoom chat wins. That sounds extremely boring.
Oh, are these card games on the computer?
I put card games in, and this is what it's giving me. Okay, we got Pictionary, which I guess you could play from home. Heads Up, which I guess, but then everyone would need it. Psych? What is Psych? I don't know what that is. Think of fake answers to real trivia questions. One player must choose the fake. Okay, that one's not that bad.
Yeah.
And then charades. Okay, this list was horrible.
Were those all online games, though?
Yeah, I think they're games that you can play on Zoom without having to worry too much.
Bingo. Oh, that's terrible.
And now I'm just gonna get like legit multiplayer online games when I switch it to online. I don't know how else to word search it. I just realized that I can Zen's child.
How about multiple Pong, multiple games, online games, multiple player games online?
And I'm getting a lot of poker.
Well, I don't like poker.
Poker, rummy, gin.
I bet
Canasta. We can play canasta.
Yeah. I bet you Chevy Fish is really good at poker. I bet you she's sneaky good.
We got bridge on the list.
I've never played bridge.
I haven't either. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try and do that multiple ways when we're not online, because trying to do it this way is kind of hard.
Well, did you have a particular game that you enjoy?
I had such a hectic week that I didn't even think of a game.
You know what? I've got a game for you.
Is it Wingspan?
No.
I'm highly looking forward to playing that.
Oh, yeah, it's a great game. But, that's what we should do. We should all drive to Houston for Zin's birthday tonight and play Wingspan.
I would be there sometime Sunday morning.
Oh, jeepers. Okay, so, no, there's a new game out, and it's an aquarium card game.
Okay. Oh,
Bob sent me the link, I think.
I still want to get the ecology game that I sent you a while ago, the card game.
Somebody in the Pet Fam, I think, or the Fish Fam, made this game.
Okay. I think this is the game I've been wanting to play. It's on Etsy. I don't know how much I can trust it, but wrong button. There's the button. So I guess you're supposed to build food webs with this game or something. Can you? Oh, was it? Oh, we had a video.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. I remember I sent it to you a while ago, and I'm like, I don't know, it'd be kind of easy, kind of cool to try it.
The art's pretty nice.
Yeah, I think it's a biology professor made the game.
I don't know if I can trust him.
Like I said, it's on Etsy. It's only $25, so it's not like you're blowing that much money.
Yeah.
But I guess it looks like they each eat something and get eaten by something.
Is this guy Dutch?
I do not know.
It looks like it's in English.
So it looks like there's different biomes. There's our zooplankton.
Good day, Blake.
Hey, Blake, you're up awfully early, or with a time zone change, are you not up early right now? What time is it there, Blake? I have to relearn freaking Australian time zones again because we switched.
Don't tell him. Let me guess. I'm going to say it is 7:44 a.m.
I'm just going to Google it. Oh, wow. So it's not early there anymore. I mean, it's still early, but it's not like, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Try a game called Pat's Fish Tanks. Oh, I was pretty close with Blake's. I said 7. I was off by 2 hours.
You lied to me then, Blake. It told me it was 8:44 there. That's Fish Tanks.
I'm normally safely in bed at 9:45 a.m. Oh, Arapaima. Did you get one of... I like that guy. He looks like my Japanese blue tails, except he doesn't have the blue body.
That's the right one? Oh, well, I wanted to see the video or the game. Oh, no.
I like that guy's shirt. Look, it's all different colored dice. I bet they don't make it in my size.
Is this the right game, Head?
Your aquarium. Tom just said, I'm not sure if it's Dutch. Yeah, let's just say that's it. Unless Tom says that it's something different. So it looks like a deck builder type game.
Sort of, yeah.
But you have like a card in front of you that gives you like different colors. Yeah, I don't know. This looks like Pokemon.
It almost looks similar to the one I just showed us. But I'd have to see how this one plays compared to that one. Or what the objective is. Are you like building an aquarium? What is the point of this game?
Sean and I have talked about one that we'd like to do Wingspan, but make it fish.
Okay.
So maybe we can name it
Fish Fin.
Yeah, Fish Fin. Finspan.
Right, well,
copyright on that one.
Probably. My dinner is ready.
Okay.
So do you mind if we wrap up a little early?
Yes, that's quite all right.
All right.
I appreciate hanging out with you, though. It was a lot of fun.
It's always fun. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. I'm glad you could be here with us. Ed has a stream tomorrow night with James of Fish Room Fever. Saturday Night Fever, I believe, is the name of the stream. So make sure you go over there and hang out with them. We have Science Gal Aquatics coming up next after us. Zen already posted the link. We, of course, have our next community event starting in 10 days.
So time is flying.
No, before we know it, it'll be like New Year's, and we'll have to start, doing stuff. That is the Facebook page right there. All the information will be posted on there soon. And yeah, thanks, Ed, for hanging out. Thanks, mods. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys soon.